glorious summer day, three of my nephews kissed their mom goodbye.
Headed out to the baseball field to practice with their team before game time. As soon as they arrived, David, the oldest of my nephews, had his glove on and was running to the bullpen to practice with the pitcher, while my other two nephews ran to the outfield to practice with the rest of the team. David, the oldest, knelt down in the bullpen ready to catch that ball. The pitcher wound up the ball and threw it to him. David caught the ball and fell forward, face first, into the turf, butt up in the air, arms locked under him, and let out a big snort. The boys around the bullpen, some of them thought David was joking around, but Coach Zach knew something very different. He ran to David's side, turned him over on his back, and noticed an immediate cold, heavy sweat coming from every pore of his body. His skin color, a tone of purple that he never recognized before. My nephew David was 17 years old when he went into sudden cardiac arrest. No prior heart challenges, no symptoms, and no trauma. The boy that made me an aunt for the first time, and the boy that stole our family's heart before he was even born, had his heart stopped. His younger brother Alex calls 911. Please hurry, it's my brother, he collapsed. Get here, please, hurry, can you get here? Please hurry, begging the paramedics to get there as soon as they can. Coach Zach went as close as he could to David's side, put his hands together, found the center of David's chest, and pushed as hard and fast as he possibly could, doing everything he can for David. The boys from the team watched as Coach Zach did everything he could, and they did not know if they would ever see David alive again. Now let me ask you this. What if your heart stopped? Would the people around you know what to do and how to respond? 4 minutes could make the difference of life or death. You have no heart challenges, no prior trauma, and just like that, no heartbeat and no breath. And the people around you, your life is in their hands. Will the people know how to respond? Are you heart safe? In other words, will they know to call 911? Will they know to grab the AED? Will they recognize your purple color or the cold heart sweat coming from every pore of your body? Maybe you're at a business meeting, or maybe you're at a family gathering, or maybe just out for a walk with a neighbor. Or maybe you're right here today, right at this moment, and your heart stops. Do the people around you know what to do? Can they do all they can with what they know what to do? Well, here's what might happen. Somebody would stand up, take charge, and say, hey, you call 911. You get the AED. They'd pull you to the center of the aisle right here. They'd get as close as they can to your side. They'd put their arms together. Find the center of your chest, and they'd push hard and fast as they possibly can while we're all looking on, waiting for the AED, the automated external defibrillator, the portable electronic device that has the letters AED and that we may pass by every day in the halls and don't recognize. That portable electronic device that allows you to push the button on, tells you exactly where to place the pads, one on the left, one on the upper right. It'll tell you analyzing heart rhythm, and it'll tell you if it should shock the heart or not. That AED is nowhere to be found, and let me tell you, I make it a point to find AEDs everywhere I go. Some places don't have them. Some places have them locked behind a door where we can't even get to them. And some places, they may be right outside the doors and you don't even know it or recognize that heart-saving device. So that's what might happen. And while we're doing CPR and someone else is taking over, pumping your heart hard and strong, the ambulance comes in because we had one person out the door leading them down the street into the building, another person right outside these center doors right here, leading them directly to you to take over, doing what they are professionally and medically trained to do. I'm not professionally medically trained, and I don't know who around you is, but I know that when they come to do all they can, and they got here as fast as they could, that they're doing what they are medically and professionally trained to do, but it takes an average for 7 to 13 minutes for them to arrive. So don't you think we should do all we can to save your life and make sure the people around you know how to save your life? They took over doing all they can, and we can step back, and we don't have to reply to the family and say, we didn't know what to do. We didn't know what to do. We panicked. We panicked when we called 911, and the dispatcher was trying to walk us through how hard to push or how fast to push or where in the center of the chest. We didn't know where to push. We didn't know, and we didn't know there was an AED. How do you explain that to the family? So within 4 minutes, you have a minute to get to the AED, a minute to get back to you, and a minute to apply and do what the AED does best. So time is up. But guess what? Our clock is still ticking. But maybe yours is not. And did the people do all they can around you? And can we tell your family we did all we can? We knew what to do, and we did everything we could and give that family that peace of mind. Well, let me tell you, luckily for our family, Coach Zach knew what to do. And he pushed hard and fast on David's chest for 13 minutes and saved his life. And if it weren't for Coach Zach, and if David were with me at that time, I didn't know CPR. I thought, oh, it was so cute for the fire department to try to show my kids how to do CPR. If David were with me at that time, he would not be with us today. He would not be with us. And I made it a point, after Coach Zach had that heroic moment with his baseball team, a moment they will never forget, and a moment we will never forget, I made it a moment that changed my life and said, I will learn CPR, and I'll make sure everyone I know knows CPR, and I'll make sure everyone that they know knows CPR and how to recognize the AEDs that are right outside the building. So make it your job to know CPR and make sure that your heart's safe no matter where you go. So take 2 hands, learn how to save a life with your 2 hands, and know where your AEDs are.